Hello and welcome everyone to the walk around video here at your next car, the 2013 Toyota GT86 2-litre petrol. The vehicle has arrived as a part exchange. It's a very nice example of the superb GT86. As with all of the vehicles, it is physically in stock and is ready to be driven away. There are no hidden extras with any of our vehicles, so as you see it, it's as you'll purchase the vehicle. If you'd like to know more, please do check out the description box, as I'll leave the web link and contact information there for you. From the website, you're able to view prices, funding options, as well as our easy to use finance calculator where applicable, as well as our contact info. So if you prefer or would like to get in touch about any inquiries, you can get in touch via text, email, WhatsApp, telephone, all of the usual routes. So let's get back to talking about this fantastic GT86 by Toyota. It is presented in the Galaxy Blue Metallic, which is a really, really nice colour, especially on a car of this stature. And got some nice little features. The GT86 really brought back something very special from Toyota. It's a very, very clever idea, and it's going to go down in history as one of those cars from Toyota as a bit of a legendary status, in my opinion. There was a massive amount of hype around these cars when they launched them, and that has continued to be such great hype and very, very raved reviews. And I can see why, bringing back the sort of two-door sports coupe vehicle that sort of died out with many reasons. But again, typical Toyota, bringing it back with their reliable status. But again, good practical, good fun car to drive as well. Proves that you don't have to have masses of power in a little car like this to enjoy it. And of course, being a Toyota, you know you can come to it every day and use it every day, and it will be reliable. So in terms of the exterior, as I've mentioned, that lovely Galaxy Blue Metallic. It's got the 17-inch alloy wheels. We've had those freshly refinished as they were just looking a little bit tired in the gloss black. We have done the same for the mirrors just to tie those in very nicely. It's got the lovely GT86 vinyls down the side there. Who doesn't love a good set of pinstripes down the side of the car, racing stripes, whichever you prefer. You've got these very nice GT86 badges there. Again, just signifying what sort of engine the car uses. It's a very, very intelligent engine. It's a flat 4 engine. I'm not going to go too far into detail about that because I could be here all day about the significance of that. But again, it is a very, very clever engine setup, utilising what they can do with a small car like this. Produces good amount of horsepower, very, very punchy, and makes a nice noise for a 4-cylinder. You've got this very nice looking rear spoiler. I think the rear of these cars looks very, very menacing indeed. You'd certainly be able to pick it out from a crowd. Very aggressive looking. You've got that lovely twin exit exhaust with that, again, aggressive looking diffuser. I will open up the boot shortly, but I just need the key or to use the button inside to do so. So we're going to go onto the passenger side, where again, as you can see, everything looking nice and neat around here. And if we open up the door for the first time, you can see it's got these lovely half Alcantara, half leather bucket style seats, which are going to be immensely comfortable and hold you in, I'm sure. This one is an automatic, which for a lot of you out there is going to be a very, very much welcomed addition to this car. Purely for the fact, again, it does give you that different level of using the car every day, especially with the stop-start traffic if you live in quite a built-up area. But it does have the paddles on the steering wheel as well, so that is of course a really nice feature for this car, making it a bit more universal, if you will. So every day you can just leave it in drive, and then when the mood takes you, you can really utilise that very intelligent flat 4 engine. You've got LED and xenon headlamps. I mustn't forget to speak about those, of course. And I will just quickly show you the boot. So if I just use the little button down here, and if we open up the boot, the last owner has added a little addition in terms of a very large subwoofer in there. So again, that is of course an audio upgrade. But if that was to be removed, which can easily be arranged for you if it's not to your taste or needs, you have got quite a good sized boot in there. It isn't, of course, going to be the biggest of boots in the world, but again, you could easily still use that with that sub woofer still in there, but let's go in, take a seat, fire the car up and just go through a couple of the interior features. So once we're sat inside, again, typical Toyota build quality, everything has that really good air of good quality to it. Fire the car up. It's covered just over 84,000 miles, and as I mentioned, there are those paddles for the gearbox. And there isn't really much in the way to distract you up here, so again, quite driver focused. Now, of course, that was the aim for this style of vehicle. But then over here, you have got things in terms of your multimedia. So you've got AM, FM, front CD slot, then a Bluetooth audio. You have also got navigation on this car. As you can see, that'll just load up, and I'll go back to that in a second. You've got dual automatic climate control. As I mentioned, automatic, so again you can knock it across to the manual mode to utilise the paddles. Then there are different setups for the car and gearbox. As you can see down here, we have also got heated front seats. Pick those on. So again, making this car very much a car that you could use all year round. There is also a controller for that subwoofer, so you can dial it up or dial it down depending on how you're feeling, or even if you just wanted to turn it off sort of thing, you can do so. We've got good service history with this Toyota GT86, and if you would like to know anything more about this very nice two-door sports coupe from Toyota, then as I began with saying, do go ahead and just check the description box. But for the time being, thank you very much for watching. Do of course take care. Bye bye.